now all the time.
You can feel the negative rooting.
Hey, that's okay.
Not all the time.
No, that's okay.
If you wanted to root for you, just sweeps
Well,
back
you
away.
are an easy target. That could have something to do with it.
I have a feeling not only will be a lot of battling going on with the cards tonight, but probably fighting for attention, as we have a very boisterous personality group here tonight on Poker Night in America.
Oh, there comes a race. This is the Hellmuth squeeze. No?
No way. He doesn't have that.
I think he might have called it out.
Wrong person.
If that 3 doesn't
Shaun
show
Deeb will attempt the squeeze with ace-3 offsuit.
Come on, there's 3,500 to the flop. Let's go, guys.
It's got 4,000.
700 5 ways. Let's go. Let's get it started right, boys.
Matt, you're talking an awful lot for a guy that folded every hand.
Phil, this is the third hand dealt, Phil. I'm sorry I didn't pick up a hand yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I want everybody to play every pot. You're saying
It's not even his blind yet.
Yeah, in this hand, I folded my big blind for 700.
Man,
Crazy.
I'm supposed to go. Let me just think about this.
Do you have a reload
You
if
have
you
to
shove?
taxi with the meter running?
Yeah.
What do you mean you got to go?
Phil, you couldn't type in the Wi-Fi password. Maybe you should let me look at your hand.
I flopped straight, and it comes to king.
out for 900 either way.
No,
Wow.
I know. If it's
I'm already mad that I didn't move in. Because he's liable to have anything. He's liable to have any too, so.
That's a good point.
And great flop for Phil Hellmuth. He flops a set of 4s.
I can't believe that hit every one of you right in the gills.
Yeah, it did.
He just was straight over
I mean, that is a stone cold action flop for these guys.
Mueller checks his pair of 3s. Schneider checks.
This isn't a bracelet event.
Hellmuth deciding what to do. He bets 1,000. He's got Deeb immediately to his left. Well, Hellmuth gets one person to look him up. That is Shaun Deeb. So we go to the turn with almost 5,000 in the middle. Turns another 4. It's quads for Hellmuth.
Unbelievable. She's legitimately pissing me. I would have put up a fight to anybody. It's nothing personal. She's like, yeah, you lost the first hand.
It wasn't her fault. The producer
that's what I'm
set it
saying.
up.
That's what I'm
she
saying.
just happened to win it.
And
No, you're saying the same
And I'm
thing.
saying the same thing. That no matter who picked it, I would have
would've
stood
had
my
it-
ground. So now she's taking that as a personal attack. Yeah, you lost the first hand, got cooler. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's so ridiculous about it. Like she's taking it personally. Right?
Like, is what he's actually trying to say. I'll translate this in Canadian. I'm soft. I can't take a hit. That's why I didn't make it in the NHL. Please be kind to me. That's my favorite thing about Greg. He can't take a punch. That's why he's always nice to everybody. He can't really be mean. I was a small kid growing up, so I had to be a funny guy. Yeah, right. You know, so Greg has a similar problem. His size, it's only physical, it's not mental. He's inside, he's small.
Hellmuth shoves in almost all of his stack.
Yeah, just got rivered. I bet I know what Phil has.
I know what Phil has.
I think I know what Phil has. I said, what do you think he has?
Quads. Quads.
Oh, unreal.
I mean, I knew what he had. Quads.
Where's the slow roll, though? Where's the slow roll?
Oh, my
2
God.
8s or 2
I thought
9s.
about it. I thought about it because I have quads against Shaun Deeb, right?
Right?
And so, yeah. And I thought, but it's just not my
Mikey's
stuff.
your buddy.
You
should have done it for Mikey. Just for Mikey.
I fold.
Yeah. And I fold.
Jake, if it makes you feel better, I'll call you Jake Johnson Superstar.
Thank you.
I'm not giving you anything.
I'll go 15 on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel nervous. She's a professional.
Johnson, 2 10s, raising out of the big.
Who are you then?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
you kind of used to be a grinder.
Yes, but I'm still a grinder.
You played at this property when it used to be a tent, right?
I did actually.
When it was a tent?
It was a
15.
tent.
Holy boat.
So this
Tell
used
them about
to
the old
be
days.
this place used to be tented in a parking lot, and this was a very scary place to play cards. I worked for a company that let's go 20.
Just quads.
I worked for a company where I was at all the table games, so
What does that mean?
She doesn't hesitate.
I know.
You see that?
terrifying.
You see that?
mean?
I mean, she was.
Was it outdoors?
What does I worked for a company that?
I want to see
Let's
this.
go 40.
He's trying to focus. He can't talk and focus at the same time.
Do you have a 10 or a 7, Jake? Do you guys believe him?
No.
All of
No?
the above.
I think he has ace queen.
Oh.
Wow.
I'd play the board
Oh yeah, can I get another one?
like
All right.
you. You don't believe in showing women the hands you beat them
No, he
with?
does
You know what
not.
doing
He
showing
shows
women? Especially not in today's age.
No, yeah.
That's how you know Jake Johnson
So
plays
this place
poker.
used
He
to
does
be
not
under
even show quads.
And it was a very scary place to play cards. And then that's where I thought we were coming when I heard Hawaiian Gardens. And I was like, Wriggle's doing a show at the Gardens? And when I pulled up and saw what this was, I realized I was a tad underdressed.
It's
You're the
this
big
one's
blinds,
beautiful.
Oliver.
I was trying to guess, did the producers tell them to say that, you know? Oh, is that person hired like somebody walking by? Is that a real person or is it somebody they hired? And then sometimes we could tell when they make the crew members go and like sit in the empty tables behind the people. Call.
Jen's in with queen 9. The dean of Brinston, Bryn Kenney, he's in with 2 10s.
Angry fold from Ite.
I'm like trying to justify it.
Ace high flop, 2 clubs. Bryn Kenney's got the best hand. He checks. Checks around to Jen. Oh, poor Jennifer, taking more stabs than the last 3 Chucky movies combined, and losing nearly as much money. I think those movies do really well in Spain, actually.
Kenney raises it to 1450. Run. Run, Tilly, run. Get away.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
I think Bryn expects to be up against a draw a lot here. We could see another bet easily go in. Just a call.
All right, so we've got 9,500 in the pot as we move to the turn with Jennifer Tilly and Bryn Kenney. Tilly picks up a straight draw and gets a check from Kenney. Oh, she could take a free river right here. That's what she's gonna do. Straight doesn't come for Tilly. It's quads for Bryn Kenney.
So now she has absolutely no chance of bluffing him off this hand. Let's see if he gives her the opportunity.
No, he's got a bet. You cannot let her check behind you. That would be the worst feeling.
76.
Other than when I was told that I was going to have to spend the night with you in Las Vegas tonight. I mean, it's not bad for me. It's just bad for you. Like, I snore.
You blinked like you didn't like the river.
Oh, he liked the river.
I don't like the bet. I think you have a busted flush draw.
Jen's read is worse here than the time I tried to tackle Infinite Jest. It's like 4,000 pages.
Should have bet the turn.
Read a book sometimes, guys. These references are going over your heads.
All right, I didn't watch all of the Super High Roller. I just watched you busting out, and I thought, I can beat that guy.
Love her.
Ah. Nice, nice Bryn Kenney move, Bryn Kenney.
Not a move.
Maybe I just had quads.
30. You said 3.
Oh, we're doing 330 now?
Yeah, that's what the man said.
Now I might have to walk away from the table at some point.
So where's this bowl?
Right downstairs.
Oh, okay. Bar.
Literally down the escalator.
pasture.
So I guess that's not where you had one of your 80 glasses of wine or
It's
9
a Western
drinks.
bar. That's true.
Pelton limping. Interesting. He's got gambling chips now, I guess.
This is just Alec abusing me. Yeah. He watched me play all day yesterday and knows the kind of crap I play, and he's just going to abuse it. And I knew that was coming, but
I didn't put anything.
what can I do?
Trelli versus Baker. Holy quads, Batman. And I think Torelli's going to continue here a lot.
I've been watching Alec Trelli's videos, and it really mentions position quite a bit, so that's why I play like that under the gun.
Does it?
Yeah. Says position is very, very important.
He's a good
Texas
teacher,
Hold'em.
right?
Yes. Well, except for I always miss the most important part of the lesson because I usually can't get through the whole video.
Check to see how you bet.
Who do you like in this hand?
I don't know.
Deuce of clubs.
So when Alex or Alex, whichever, when he gets called on the flop, he might slow down here, and he does.
Check, check.
Not a lot David would call the flop with and then fold the turn. David Baker's probably not going to want to give Alec the chance.
Alec Trelli.
Alec the chance to.
Put a couple lemons.
Oh, Trelli.
Let me get a couple more lemons.
Who was I thinking of? I think this is a pretty easy fold. Now, Alec's been folding a lot to river bets, and King High is only beating total air, not doing so well against Quadzilla.
You had quad fives and you don't even get to show it off.
You gotta show quads. It's in our charter.
Good, I didn't want to pay $100.
Down to one conversation. I'm gonna cancel the pizza party I'd scheduled for Friday.
He's like, we'll ask, and then they're like,
For me, the conversation always goes quiet when I'm saying the awkwardest thing.
Yeah, the dumbest comment ever, and suddenly everyone hears it.
I took a couple negative equity.
Well, this conversation between everyone doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon.
No, with the 500s, yeah. Once I had the
At least it's not slowing down the action.
You're a lammer stalker. It's like you're stalking the line.
Oh,
Buy my lammers from me. 4?
Polk with eights made it 500. Everyone's folded around to Avi
I know what it
Friedman.
is.
This is the Avi tax.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like,
Do we put the tax in a separate pot?
Yeah, there's a separate pot, and then you just win at the end, right?
Where's the suck out option?
Can I? That's actually hilarious.
I check.
Avi's caught his jack, and it's Doug Polk who invokes the suck out option.
Oh, man.
Like those table poker games.
Ultimate Texas Hold'em? I love that game. Oh, it was a crazy game of poker. Crazy eights for Dougie Polk.
Well, last time Doug Polk bet $27,000 in a $10,000 pot. I wonder if he's just going to wail away at it again here.
Sure enough, bets 4,000 into a pot of just over 3,000.
Friedman called it off last time. Now, that was for $27K. This is a little easier to manage.
Only 4,000, no big deal. By the way, it was a dead giveaway when Doug bet 4,000, and he had 4 eights.
Doug, if you think quads are a good hand, here's what happened to me last week. Okay, they have
Doug really doesn't want to listen.
It'll be quick.
Domination of the live pros.
Yeah.
That's him being funny. He doesn't really expect to get swept by Phil Hellmuth. Unless he means with an actual broom. Bit of a neat freak.
Busquet made it 1,300. Deeb called. And so here's the flop. It's king, queen, king.
We might actually see a fair few chips go into the middle here. Having a queen on this board is very strong. Olivier has made a sneaky little tiny bet. That is a super unlucky turn card.
Woof.
For Shaun Deeb.
Yeah, Deeb's now got the full house. We had said earlier that a pair heads up is really good when you flop trips. That's usually going to win you the hand in a whole bunch of chips, especially if you can turn it into quads on the turn. 1,800 the bet from Deeb. Olivier doesn't want to scare him away. He's obviously interested either if it's bluffing or if it's legitimately that he has a queen.
Yeah, there's just absolutely nothing to protect against. Wow, okay, so many full houses and quads out there. Shaun Deeb has 2 full houses. Olivier Busquet has a full house, quads, and then a bunch of other full houses if you count the king and different. Oh man, what is going on here? These two have hit every card possible. There's literally not a card on the board that they both don't connect with.
So the bet is 4,500 from Deeb. And I think we all just sit back and wait for all the chips to somehow get in the middle here.
Oh my God, this is the perfect opportunity for a slow roll. Olivier calls, shows the deuce, announces full house. Deeb announces his full house, and Busquet's like, no, wait, quads also.
That's quads with the full house kicker, right?
Right. Raise to 11,000.
Why do I always do this to myself?
Of course, Shaun has to consider folding. He might even for a split second think about raising, but he's pretty much only getting called by chops and of course quads. And he's gonna think for a second or two about folding, but nah, you can just never fold in this spot. Your hand's way too strong. The odds of him having quads are way too slim. Unfortunately, you're just gonna pay this off. It's like when you get overcharged by something by like $3 and you know you're gonna have to spend like an hour on the phone and you're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna pay it off.
I have it.
And that's how they get you.
Good time to take that line by me.
Hey, quit writing mean stuff in the comments, guys. I'm just kidding. Everything you write helps us. It's called engagement. Go to town. Also, like and subscribe. But you'll write the mean stuff too. It's all good.